welcome to my tube. My name is Marge. I'm a yoga empath. I just like having these little talks and the way I feel about things. I thought, well, is that a blemish? What's going on here? I better do a talk, because if I don't do a talk, that would be 2 days, and then there goes my accountability. And plus today, Lexi's a teenager. She's 13. She looks like she's 18. These kids, man, I just wish they weren't in such a hurry to grow up. Sucks. It sucks. It's not so fun to be an adult. It's not so fun to be a grown-up. You gotta put up with a bunch of fake people and nonsense and liars and cheaters and disingenuous types. So no, please stay in that child realm for as long as you can. I spend a lot of time there. So I went out to celebrate Lexi's birthday because she's in California and I am states away. And I went out to the gorge. And I said, Marge, you got to go out and you got to do something. You got to celebrate life, Marge. Because it's not so fun right now. It's just not fun. It's not any fun. I'm just, how they talk about these men children. I'm a woman child. And when I don't want to, it's just, life starts to get unfun. It like intensifies the pain in my body, and I already have a great deal of pain in my body. So I try to keep my energy, I try to keep things balanced, and it's not good for me to get the highs too high and the lows too low. And so drove out to the gorge. It's about 10-12 miles from my house. It's a big touristy spot. Have some vendors out there. I got Lexi a bracelet. I'm just trying to decide if I should send it to her or wait till I see her, but who knows when that could be. Anyway. Took a bunch of pictures. One is the thumbnail to this talk here. I walked across the bridge. It was kind of funny. I parked on the south side of it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to walk across, go over, look at the vendors, and come back. That'll be a nice little jaunt. And I start to go out there, and I was like, whoa. What's this about? I got anxiety. I got nervous, and I was like, because back in 2007, I'd gone out to New York City, and I always had dreams where there heights, where things are so tall that you look down and it looks inverted, kind of stuff, and they scared me. So I was but I'd never really been up really, really high. Tuck, you okay? See, I'm not hot, but dogs run hotter. And he was breathing weird, so my luck ain't so good with dogs lately. Makes me nervous. Anyway, we're all just a little heartbreak waiting to happen, aren't we? Aren't we? Isn't everybody? Anyway, so go out there, and I was like, what? And so when I went out to San Francisco, or not San Francisco, New York City, had an opportunity to go into the top of the Empire State Building. And I took that opportunity, and it actually, honestly, it made me more nervous to ride up in the elevator crammed in with all those people. And then I got out and I was like, wow, you know, I had my little crappy Sony camera or whatever, snapshot. This is back in 2007. And, and, got some pictures. I wish I would have known what happened to those pictures, but they're gone. That camera card's gone. That can't, anyway. But I was like, well, I must not be afraid of heights after all. So I was like, all right, I conquered that fear. And then walking out on that bridge, I was like, whoa. I mean, because this one, I looked up the stats as to how tall it was, how high it was. And one place said 800, and another place said 620 or something like that. And I was like, well, that's a big difference. But it's really high. It's a really tall bridge. It's, I guess, I don't know, it's the 5th tallest bridge. And then it's 1,280 feet from one end to the wide, from one edge to the other. And, man, you know, as hard as life gets, I still can't put myself in the mindset of people that have jumped off that bridge. Yeah, because people do that. People just get tired of hurting. You know, they get stuck in these these loops that it's like, this is all life is going to be, and it's always just going to be this, and it shouldn't be more than this. I had a little freaking, sometimes I'll go in the bathroom and freaking have conversations with myself in the mirror to get this shit out of my head. Stuff I don't want to put on here necessarily, you know? And I'm just like, I'll put tidbits, you know, but some stuff is private. And I'm just like, you know, I can't believe, you know, I just think I should be in a different place. And every time I think I need to be in a different place, not like physically, you know, just, well, I mean, I like the town and stuff, but it's just like fighting the heat all day long and stuff like that, you know, and just having to clean, I just feel like my days are just spent cleaning and just not having fun. It's not fun. And I'm like, there's 8 billion people on this fucking planet. I can't fucking hang out with, I can't find anybody that's like fun to hang out with. Really? That wants to hang, really? I'm like, I'm a fucking loser, dude. I am. I can't figure out. I've never belonged on this planet. Ever. I have freaking felt like a tongue on a 9-volt battery my whole entire life because of my sensitivities. And people just don't like sensitive people. And look at the world. Look how many people are becoming more and more sensitive to smells, because, dude, at this point, there's the food is in America anyway. I don't know what it's like in other lands because I've only been to a couple of other different lands. But here, I mean, people freaking eat. So, I mean, there's like decent restaurants in this town all over the place, you know. And you'll see these parking lot empty, but freaking McDonald's is always freaking full. I mean, people eat shit. People's diets are crap, you know. They get a little tinge, a little ache and pain. They go to the doctor so they can get a pill. You got to go to the doctor it's just this programming. You got to go to the doctor. You go to the doctor, and then doctors get paid to find sickness in people, so they will. You know, a lot of stuff can be remedied naturally if people freaking just live cool to begin with. You don't get cancer. If you talk about your feelings, you know, it's all this stuffing and people acting shady and lying and just living against God's freaking recommendations. Let's see, you don't lie, you don't cheat, you don't steal, whatever. You know? I'm not really big on freaking Hallmark holidays. My dad was one of those, he's absentee fathers, and quite frankly, I do believe that there's more shit fathers on this planet than good ones. So, I mean, like, these are like, I got media blackout days. That's just like, don't look at Facebook today, because it's just gonna freaking. Ah! And I think it's weird when when I don't, I only wish my mom, like, Mother's Day, and when everybody's like, ah, all over the place. To all the good dads out there, all 27 of you, hope you have a good day. Yeah. And for those people that you guys got those wonderful dads. Those dads, your dad is just so great. He's always been there for you, and he's always bailed you out when you been there when you need help, and you got cars on your 16th birthday. You just, they paid for your wedding. All those great dads out there, all you people have those wonderful dads. Good for fucking you. Good for you. Good for you. Maybe you people need to be more sympathetic, empathetic, feel like what other people feel like. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. I'm getting frustrated because I can't find. I think I may just start reading. And reading puts me to sleep, but at least if I'm asleep all the time, I'm not freaking mad about bullshit. I'm so tired of letting stuff go, man. I'm so tired of seeing this planet and things happen on this earth and go, yeah, this is as good as the human race has got. This is as good as we good. This is it. I don't like any of it. Politics, it's a circle of fucking greed, dude. It's just, this world, this freaking planet is run by a freaking satanic, freaking cult, freaking Freemason, evil, wicked motherfuckers. Yeah. And I don't see that changing anytime soon, because too many people benefit from it. Tomorrow is a very, 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 very big human sacrifice day. Yeah, it is. So watch your kids and watch your critters. It's one of those. I'm really tired of the population of society that freaking has been touched by it, but freaking denies it or ignores it or just, doesn't know anything about it because, they got those really great dads that shelter them and stuff like that and just keep all the ugly, all the evil and all the wicked out of it, just keeps them out of their eye, just keeps them away. So something's got to give. Something's got to change. Because it's not fun. Things aren't fun. It's not fun. And it's just like, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I know I sound ungrateful. I don't want to. I don't want to be ungrateful because I know this is just really hard energy, and energy always shifts and changes. And one day, maybe one day I'll make a friend. And then I'll be like, hey, friend, want to go get a raspberry lemonade and go for a drive? Hey, friend, want to go down to the Rio Grande, put our feet in the water? Then maybe go get some french fries and ranch dressing? Hey, friend, want to go for a hike? But, me and people don't mix. So, it just seemed like it's a lot of effort wasted that I spent 47 years. I just think of what it took me to get into the Air Force. Just that. And how school is a nightmare, but I still managed to get my Bachelor of Science degree in Business Information Systems. But ultimately, I didn't need to do any of that because I ended up just being my mom's caretaker anyway. So, when we plan, I don't know how people do it. I'm like, maybe I'm a shitty manifester. Maybe I'm a terrible manifester. Maybe that's what my problem is. Because, I got it. I just don't know how people do it. I mean, I see people all day long, and I just watch people in the world. Like the guy, the family on the bridge, you know, he went down to take pictures of the kids and I was walking back to the van, and I was like, hey, you want me to take your picture? So I took a couple pictures, and that was cool, and I should have gave my business card, huh? Anyway, so I don't remember why I was going to say that. I don't remember what I was talking about, why I brought that up. Oh, but there's just like, I even like, I don't. I have a really bad headache. I've had one since yesterday. My eyes feel like they're gonna freaking explode. So we got a lot of light sensitivity and stuff like that today. And so, see, that's another thing. That's why I sound so ungrateful, because I freaking hurt. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of freaking being in pain. But I don't want to take a bunch of drugs, and I don't want to get all doped up on a bunch of shit. But some days they just physically hurt so bad. But it doesn't matter. I still got to do all my stuff. And sometimes I just, feel like I could just go to sleep and sleep for like 4 hours in the middle of the day. And I just, nope. You got work to do. So go do it. And at least I don't do the self-deprecating talk anymore about, shut up, quit bitching, stop complaining, freaking whiner. So I don't do that stuff no more, but anyway, I don't know. I think it's great that there's so many people that have so many wonderful other people in their lives, because I see them every day. That they could just lean on and rely on, and and whenever they get tired, they can just be like, hey, I'm going to turn everything over to you so I don't have to worry and be bothered. People live that way. I've never figured out how I can live that way. I'm not really good at life. I'm not. See, because I've tried so many things. I'm Aries Sun, Scorpio Moon, Cancer Rising. I got all this energy, so I'm always trying different stuff. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. I'm good at some things, but compared to all the stuff I try, and it's like, why bother? I'm not going to be good at it anyway. That's what life is about, is our spirits having human experiences, We sign up for this, supposedly? What fucking kind of dipshit am I? I signed up for this? What kind of freaking idiot am I? That kind of idiot. But I guess, as Longmire says, and it sounds like the disc ended, I guess, as the story goes, the point is to keep trying. It makes me sad that people are stopping. They're not trying anymore. So many people are committing suicide. I know there's more than 22 veterans a day. They're probably up to like 32 at this point, man. I mean, how insulting, what a slap in the face it is to see all this. I get these emails from the veterans VA help me, all this stuff, and I'm just like, dude, you people pay yourself to make these fucking it's just a crock. It's just a crock, and I always get extra touchy around the 4th of July because it's just bullshit. It's just all bullshit. Unless freaking we are defending this land, we have no fucking business going over to any other country for any other reason. It's 2021 and blowing people up. And the people, see, the thing of it is now we got Vietnam, we got Desert Storm, we got Operation Iraqi bullshit. It's just Operation Iraqi. It's just you got all these conflicts. Afghanistan being there for fucking 18 years. We're going to be there for a few months. But hey, you know what? Old boy's got to freaking stimulate the economy, and that's how all these motherfuckers got to be billionaires. All the brass. Some enlisted did pretty well for themselves, too. But it's that system, and I'm really fucking tired of listening to all these little army brats and marine brats and military brats. It's just like, yeah, isn't that so nice that your daddy made the decision to perpetuate this gross disgust, and you profited, he profited from it, and now you profited from it. So of course you're going to be proud of your warrior. But some of us see that it's bullshit, and it needs to stop. Some of us feel bad for our parts in killing freaking innocent civilians. Maybe more of us should. Yeah. So, anyway, the moon's out there already.